So your screen will have a bunch of different guidelines on it that we no longer need. The good thing about guidelines and why I'm having you use them is because you can just go straight down to delete all guidelines. Now they may not go away right away. You may have to zoom in and out just to see that they actually are gone after you have clicked delete all guidelines, but they will go away. Now we're going to lay out what we need for the dimensions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line, but I'm going to make sure that it is in center mode, so that I can draw a nice big long line. So if I go down this way, right, it goes up and down at the same time. So I'm sure that I'm covering the whole page. I can then grab a hold of that and move it. Don't forget to make sure that the duplicate is on. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it on this side. I'm going to duplicate it on this side and here as well onto this part. Good thing about these big long lines, you can move them upwards and downwards easily because there's lots of excess. We're also going to rotate with the duplication on. So I'm just going to take this point and rotate it. And then I'm going to move turning off the duplication so that it can come down here. Then I'm going to turn the duplication back on, and I'm going to bring this down here. And then to here, and then to here. So now I've got this sort of grid of the minimum of space that you can have around each object. And this is what we're going to use the duplication function for. So first, what we're going to do is we're just going to offset these. We're just going to go to the offset button, and right now it's at 1 inch. Now I'm not inside of a viewport annotation right now, so all inches are real inches in real time on this piece of paper. So let's see what this looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and go this direction. Alright, does that feel like it would be too close for the first dimension? No, it doesn't really. No. So I think that's okay. So I'm going to go through, grab this one and offset. I am then going to go to this one and offset. And you know what? That is feeling pretty close. I'm going to Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. Let's try this again. 2 inches. I'm going to offset. I've got multiple things selected. That's bad. Hit X. And I'm going to go ahead and offset. X. Click. And what is my offset button if I want to use it? Oh, it's good to remember that it's Shift dash dash. That seems too complicated at the moment. And so you're going to keep doing this until you have enough lines that you can go through and... Alright, so this is starting to look confusing. So I'm going to get rid of the lines that are closest to the objects. And these other lines can be my dimension lines. So, and you can do this in whatever way and style makes sense to you. This may be too far away. You may need more dimensions closer together. It just depends on what your dimension style, size is, all of that. So I've selected all these. I'm going to go up to Modify Guides and make them guides that I can get rid of them later if I choose to. Okay, so now I've got all of these here guides, and now I can go into my dimensions, making sure that I'm using my personal dimension standard that I used. And I'm going to go ahead and start to dimension this using these guides so that all of my dimensions are the appropriate distance away. And I probably wouldn't want to do a vertical measurement here. I might want to come down here since that's the same thing. I may choose to do this. I may choose to do this. But see,